Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I've come down the Spencer Arms tonight without my cap on, which I normally connect the mic to. So I've got me nice. It needs a bit of a shave, but anyway, not to worry. So I've got my mic just here, and I put a bit of blue tack over the light, so it's not in your face. The noise cancellation is on as well because I've just put the heater on down here because I've got too much beer to drink. So my fridges, both of them are full, and I'm just trying to keep the cabin at a low temperature in here. So yeah, so we're at sort of like about 9 degrees, eight or 9 degrees in here. So I'm trying to keep it low because there is some beer in the cellar over there or under the bench. But anyway, that aside, oh my god, I'm so excited about this. So I ordered this beer whilst I was away, and it got delivered to my mum and dad's house because obviously I wasn't here to receive it. And then they've not been there, and I've had to wait to get it. Well, anyway, he brought it to me this morning, so it's been in the fridge, and I can't wait to bring you this beer. Is this beer going to blow my favourite West Coast IPA out of the water? I put them both against each other. There's another video. I'll tag it in the description on here when I done the original one, but now they've brought out a different one, and here it is. Oh yes, baby. We are talking the elusive Brewing Co. Double Oregon Trail West Coast Double IPA coming in at 8%. The original one, well, when I say the original, I've not long discovered these. So when I put the link into the video, I had the Oregon Trail. Did I say Origin then? Anyway, Oregon Trail. I had the Oregon Trail, and I loved it. It was amazing. I thought, wow, oh my god, is that better than the Hackney Church Superfly? So in the video is I put them head to head. And it gives a lot more information about the actual beer, the way it's brewed. I got the information from the guys at Elusive Brewing. I'm not going to go so into depth about it with this one. I just want to know this is a double West Coast IPA. Now, when they say double, now I go for like a double IPA and a DDH, like a double dry hopped IPA. Or a double dry hopped anything. For me, anything is double, isn't it? So what, the double in the malts, double in the hops, whether or not they're double in the hops in the early editions of the brew or in the dry hopping process, I don't know. But I'm blooming well excited about this beer. I'm going to read what it says on the back of the can straight away because I've had the original. I want to just see what it says. So we've got here, Elusive Brewery creates beers with one eye on tradition and the other on taking things to the next level. Well, let me tell you something. After discovering these guys, basically by an Instagram post, and I've seen that they've done the beer I'm still to review, which is basically from the Outrun game, and that's what got me into it. So I ordered a load of beers, and I came across this, and then I didn't realise it's a world famous one. It's a really famous beer, the Oregon Trail is. Insert chords to play, right? So this is a classically styled West Coast DIPA. Simcoe, Chinook and Columbus hops. So the same hops that they're using in the ordinary 5.8% banging IPA. Combined to deliver a resinous profile with a citrus undertone. Now, if I remember right, the actual one that I reviewed, the original one, did have a very citrus undertone because if it was citrus forward, I probably wouldn't like it as much. The bitterness helps to balance the light caramel of the malts, or anything to do with caramel in malts is right up my blaming taste buds. Brewed in collaboration with our friends at West Street Ale House. Oh, in Fareham. Oh God, I cannot pronounce these words. Unfined and vegan friendly. So the sign swinging outside, a bit noisy. Serve in your favourite glass straight from the fridge. Well, this is straight from the fridge. Let's serve in my favourite glass. Yeah, I've got to make sure because I was drinking quite a lot last night, and literally, like, there was glasses here that need washing, and I brought this one down. I think. Let me just check. Oh yes, that's still got a little bit of beer in it. Yeah, right, here we go. Oh, so Pouring similar to the actual 5.8% one, probably a little tad darker. Oh, so did we say unfiltered? Unfined. So yeah, basically. Can you see the excitement on my face? Oh my goodness me. Honestly, hope the mic's picking me up okay. Oh, that smells. Ooh, yeah. Oh, do you know what? When I watch beer reviews, I think I look back. I look back on my own every now and then. It's very rare that I actually look back on my own videos. But every now and then, I think to myself, "Bloody Nora, you sound like a kid that's never had any sweets before in his life, and he's just discovered the sweets, and you're having a blooming sugar rush and going absolutely crazy." Well, anyway, so camera's a bit weird, so yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm going to adjust the camera so you can see that a little bit better. Bear with one; it won't take long. So yeah, there we go. A little bit better. Lovely looking can, and also as well, the same basically graphics apart from they've just done double. But I don't think any of. I mean, I think I've looked at the game, and there is obviously that that horse pulling that little carriage there. But all the beers that they do, I think the lady of the brewery. She uses a software or something that creates all this artwork, almost like them old style games. So all the beers are like this, and I've got like a 6-pack of 3 different type of beers. So they're going to be coming to the channel as well. But anyway, so you'll probably see them before I put them out there because I've got a lot to put out there. But they will come, and my opinion of them will come as well. So yeah, so here we go. We got that same sort of hazy, slightly hazy. Is that a lava lampy type of beer? Is there some? Is there some like? It's very difficult to see. I don't think so. Not really any difference in colours there. And maybe a little bit of stuff got in there where it's unfine. But yeah, sort of like that light orangey sort of colour once again. Nice, very small, but very. I poured it very gently so I could get it all in the glass. Lovely snowy white head. I can smell it. It's fruity. Oh, now, although it's still danky, the same as what the other one was, it's not as. There's a little bit more of the sort of like less danky fruits coming through there. Them sort of tropical fruits, and there is a hint of that citrus. It smells similar to the actual 5.8% version of this, but a little bit more fruity forward rather than the overripe danky sort of like fruit. I can't even get to grips on how this is going to taste. It's going to be amazing. The original Oregon Trail, the one that they brew at 5.8%, didn't win against my favourite Superfly. They were both awesome, and they're both different. But yeah, it certainly did pack a punch. I'm just hoping that this, but then again, this is 8% and it's a double, so it's a different type of beer, isn't it? But but unless Superfly do a double, which would be nice, I'd love that. Anyway, stop waffling, Speno. Just get this around your lips. Mm, mm. Oh, God. That is fantastic. Wow. Oh, my days. Oh, now that is what a West Coast IPA is. If you want a West Coast IPA, that's what you want. You want to, I mean, as I was putting that into my mouth, it was already igniting my taste buds before I even had a chance to finish the swig. It was absolutely crashing into my mouth. It was like I don't know, just bobbing up from the sea and being whacked by a wave. It's just absolutely outrageous. It is beautiful. And now it's got a little bit. Now, after I've sipped it and I've got a bit of a taste on the palate, we've gone into a little bit more dank. Oh, lingering bitterness, really lingering warmth, a bit of warmth as well from that, which I don't remember quite getting. I'm gonna have to watch the video back. I'd be interested. I've not what I was going to, but I've not. I'll be interested to watch my other video back because I do like to do things like that because each beer gives, depending what mood you're in, depending what time of day it is, or whatever, you know. So it is interesting to see your own reviews and your own thoughts on the same beer, but as the single hopped ones. Or the single IPA. Oh, that's a sucky cheeking beer, that is. Oh, yeah. Wow, quaffable as well. Jesus. Oh, that's absolutely so easy to drink. 8%. It is 8%, isn't it? 440 milliliter can. Yeah, is 8%, is it? Oh, I tell you what, my goodness me. If you have not had any beers from these guys, well, the Oregon Trail, the original one, I think everybody knows about it. I think if you're into craft beer and you love your beer, I think everybody knows about that. Apart from me at the time, I didn't. Um, oh, now, I'll tell you what, the 8% is going down the tree. You wouldn't even really know it's there. Um, on the taste, it's not it doesn't taste boozy or anything like that. I don't think the booze would have a chance of getting through with all this smashable flavors and things, but you can feel it going down. You can feel that going down. Now I'm just changing hand because this is super cold. Because the very first one that I had of the original Oregon Trail, it took me about an hour to drink it. I didn't want to rush it, and I drank it up the house, and it warmed up, and it didn't do it any favors. This needs to be ice cold. This needs to be, like it says, straight from the fridge to really appreciate what this is giving you. And this is blimming cold. This is. It's about 4 degrees. This is. Oh, do you know what? To have that real pininess again, it's a real hard hit with a bitterness, but really subtly, not stringent. It's really West Coasty bitterness. The IBUs must be quite high in this. I think the original one sort of around about 55. I'm really guessing on this, and I'm sure it was. I might be wrong on that, but I'll check. And if I'm wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. But I think it's 5.8% the original one. Um, if you've had a beer and you love it, you should be able to. It should stick in here because I don't want to have a beer and love it or buy it to review it and love it, and then that's the end of it. You know, I was out of the country when I seen on Instagram that these were bringing out these sort of specials. I think there's a double red IPA, and I think there's a black one. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember now. I've only just picked them up. And literally, I was like, oh, well, I was in Jamaica. And to be honest, I don't even roam my phone. I don't really, but I was keeping in contact with the pub sheddies and things and just checking in. And I seen this and I thought, oh my God, I do not want to miss out on this. This will sell out. So I had to get back to the Wi-Fi and I had to order it. So I ordered it whilst I was away. And and I've had to wait to pick it up from my parents. I've been so excited about it, but I just didn't want to miss out on it. So if it's still available when this video comes out, then you got to grab it. But I should doubt it. But they'll do it again. I'm sure they will. Oh, so that danky over up. There's a bit of the bit of citrus there, right on the little at the back. Really overripe, danky fruit. All lots of different fruits in there, like tropical fruits, all what you'd expect. I'm not going to start trying to pick out mangoes, pineapple, all that sort of stuff. It's tropical fruits. It's all there. I've literally just had a bit of mango fruit before I came out here, and I can taste some of that sort of in there, but it's tropical fruits. They're all in there. They're nice and dank, overripe, really piney, real resinous piney, and the resinousness with that pine that sits with the alcohol as it warms. It's like a double barrel. It's like with a double IPA. It really does. You get that glossy, silky, resinous pine slip that then also brings the warmth from the alcohol. Honestly, the warmth that I can feel in my tummy now, which is sizably bigger since I've been away, is really, really the only alcohol, noticeable alcohol is the warmth I'm getting. I can feel it. I know it's there. It's there. It's sitting there, and I know that I've drank it. But no, it's easy to drink. This is so sort of bitter and I'm not gonna say it's dry. Hold on. Mm. Yeah, it's a dryness, but with a nice subtle sweetness to go with it. And like I said before, I think I said this before because I was talking to Crumbie about it. It's like the sweet malts are trying to like, hello, we're here, we're here. Like, if you was having a malt forward beer, that's what you get straight away. This isn't. This is not. This is hop forward. It's really hop forward, both in the bitter in hops, the aromatic hops, the three hops that they've used in here. Did you say Simcoe, Chinook, and Columbus? They're all working really well together, and I wonder if this is brewed with the rye as well. The same, I would imagine so, because the rye apparently helps really bring out the flavors in the hops. I wouldn't say. It's hard to say whether. I think the dry hop inside of this might be a little less than the other one, but I think there's definitely. I'm sure there's more bittering hops gone in this. So they're the same hops that they've used, but I'm sure they've used a bit more hops in the first edition to get a bit more bitterness. I think this is probably more bitter than the original one, which I think was quoted about 55 IBUs. The alcohol's having an effect. It does taste more bitter. Now, I've actually just crashed that down me, and I can taste the malts now. So some of that, yeah, some of that caramelly, subtle caramelly toffee type of malts, yeah, sitting there, the sweetness. Oh, it's crazy. I can't. It's like I don't know. It's like I've turned up at my favourite fairground, and I'm on my favourite ride, and I come off it, and I'm going back on it again, and I'm going round and round, and I'm coming off it. This is just every sip is like a different experience to the last sip you had. It's the same beer, it's the same sip, but every sip is getting better and better. They should be serving this in like a stein. You know what I mean? It should be like a litre can, so you can just drink it. And I don't even know what you guys take the mick if you are, but I don't even know what you guys think when you watch me do these reviews, because like I get so overexcited, and I was just literally editing one the other day, and I listened back, and I said, I sound so excited about it. Well, great. A beer's supposed to be an experience, isn't it? You know, what's the point of cracking open a beer if you're just going to whack it down your throat and just benefit from the alcohol? It's not worth it. I want to experience the alcohol in the lovely way with all the flavors and everything that goes with it. And there's massive amount of flavors in this. Mm. Oh, I've just realized. Oh my goodness me. The ale house, yes, in Fareham. Yes, of course. The Oregon Trail was brewed for that little alehouse, weren't it? Because they wanted a beer for their beer club. Yes. So, so when they're saying collaboration with our friends at the West Street Alehouse, yes, that's it. I think I've double checked, but if I'm right, I'll leave it as it is. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But yes, the alehouse, they did it as a collab with them, but basically as they wanted Elusive to brew a beer for their beer club that they could put You know, and they could name it. So I think they named it. I think they did. I'm not sure. But yes, it was a collaboration. It's not a collaboration with another brewery. I don't think it's a collaboration with this ale house for them to sell it as a beer club beer to their customers. So obviously, every time they're doing this with that name on it, it's another collab, isn't it? You know. So yeah, so I think I'm quite thankful about that because they've not used, there's not two breweries involved there. It's the same as the original. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do. Um, I'm here to really not the history so much of the beer. On my other video, I do talk about because I got the proper information from these guys and I quoted what they told me. But I'm doing this from memory now. So I'll put the link in the descriptions. Watch that video. There's a bit more talk about the actual beer itself. But this, I'm just trying to explain to you what this 8% DIPA's doing, and it's smashing out of the park. Really am now starting to get some of the sweetness now. Some of the it's so. Do you know what? It's so balanced, so well. Oh, it is. It's beer porn. This is. It's absolute beer porn. It is amazing. The balance between that bitterness and the sweetness and them sweet malts just coming in and just having a go and just being part of the team. I mean, the hops, they're frigging center stage in every way, shape, or form. In the aroma, in the bitterness, in the flavors. But the carbonation bubbles, if you can see it through there, I've said it before, they're so fine. Look at how fine them bubbles are. They are really taking their time rising up to that little head that's left now. But look at the round the glass as well. What's left on the glass? It's absolutely high end, top quality brewing. This is what dreams are made of. If you love West Coast IPAs, then the Elusive Brewery, I think they're predominantly really are. They're West Coast IPA experts. I think they've done a few. The Oregon Trail is their real top quality signature bob on, but I have had the other one. Let me just get it out of the fridge. I think I've got it in here. Bear with me. Here it is. This is what made me. This is what got me into Elusive Brewery. I've seen this on an Instagram post. I wasn't even following them. It came up, and I thought, oh my god, that is Checkpoint. That's blooming Outrun the game. Really took my attention. So I looked, and I just straight away, and that's a West Coast IPA coming in at 6%. I've had that. That is also really good, but quite different. You know, it's a different one to what the Oregon Trail is. But yeah, I could drink that now as well. And basically, yeah, and then I discovered the Oregon Trail, and then looking into it, I realised it was one of the most renowned West Coast IPAs in all of the UK, and rightly so. Now, yeah, I'm not going to say that. I'm still saying that you know, as far as West Coast IPAs go, Hackney Church Superfly is still fantastic, but I'm not going to put that up against this because that is just a normal. It's a West Coast IPA. It's not a DIPA at all. So, but this is a DIPA. It's not gone mad. It's not gone over the top. It's not ruined it. It's not spoilt it. It's not made it too much. It's just made it a little bit more boom, you know? I'm really disappointed that I'm coming to the end of this. You know, it's Monday night and I've got work in the morning and I could quite easily go and get the other one and, you know, drop that down my neck, no problem whatsoever. However, I can't because, you know, it's Monday night and I've got work in the morning. But yes, the actual resinous pine in that going alongside with the sweetness of the caramel malts I think there's some crystal malts in this. I think there was in the original. The bitterness from the hops, for them alpha acids out of them hops, and the piney and the danky and the it's just not good enough superlatives for this. So if you are only just discovering the Elusive Brewery, then you are a very, very lucky beer drinker, because go on their website, order their stuff. The delivery is fantastic. It's easy peasy to order the beer, no hassle at all. They're brilliant. But it goes without saying. And I'm actually going to put a little soundbite right now to say, Elusive Brewery, your original Oregon Trail was a 10 out of 10. If I didn't give it a 10 out of 10, I'm going to go back and look over that video and blooming slap my hand. But this, now there should be some cheering and clapping in the background as well. I'm going to put a soundbite on this. Honest to God, this, yes, come on, cheer everybody. This is an absolute fantastic Speno 10 out of 10 without a shadow of a doubt. If you like West Coast IPAs, then try the 5.8% Oregon Trail. But if you can get hold of this, get this, because it doesn't ruin it by going too much. But what I'm saying is they've not overdone it. They've not gone crazy. They've made a fantastic DIPA. And what they've done is they've doubled everything up, but they've kept it all like of a level, of a balance, and they've just brought it up. But what I really like about this is how they've smashed the bitterness out. It's definitely more, wow, and it's repeating at the minute, it's definitely more bitter than the original one. Anyway, right, 31 minutes. I'll have to shorten that down. But thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed that beer. And you know what? I've got another one that I can enjoy all by myself and just take my time with it and really love it. And so you take care of yourself, and please go and get this beer, because if you don't, you're going to get yourself to blame. Right, okay. Thanks very much. Take care, everybody. Live, laugh, love, and stay safe.